Hyde Park sauce is that we're going to give you all the ingredients apart from the secret ingredient, which we can't tell you. So we rewrote these last year, and we actually used the 3 permaculture ethics as a structure to sort of frame these. So we aim to improve people's health and well-being, people care, through improving the environment of local areas, earth care, and we're committed to increasing the potential of individuals and communities, promoting the quality of education and training fair share.
The sort of things that sometimes we hear whispered when we talk about permaculture to people for the first time. Complicated, that maybe it's alright on your own space, but for a project it wouldn't work because it takes too long. People just feel like it's sort of a different group of people and feel quite sort of removed from it. And just the word permaculture itself, people feel like it's quite a complex thing.
We're exploring how we demonstrate permaculture and use permaculture in our practice. And specifically looking at these 12 principles, which are the Holmgren's principles.
Loads of organisations have started using these 5 ways to wellbeing, developed first by the New Economics Foundation as sort of, as steps towards improving your wellbeing, with wellbeing being one of our main aims. A good way to sort of encompass the 12 permaculture principles and put them under different headings, under sort of new and simpler headings.
So we said we value and nurture the connections with people, organisations and our projects, and we appreciate the unique qualities that comes from the differences and the resilience that comes from diversity. And we work with the marginal people and places on the edges, both of those, and harness creativity and inspiration. Okay, so Toby, do you want to read on that one?
Well, it says marginal and bold, and my piece of paper says use edges and value the marginal.
Right.
Nations in Leeds do work a lot with people who don't have much of a role in society and are finding roles for them and helping them find their own role. So that's what it's saying.
Definitely.
Yeah, use and value diversity.
Yeah.
You know, obviously, you've alluded to the unique qualities of each individual.
We encourage people and organisations to support themselves and each other to develop physical and mental well-being. So we make sure that the actions we take is effective, relevant and sustainable. Working together for long-term goals and solutions, real-life problems.
As a volunteer, as opposed to a worker, I have mental health issues. This gives me something to think about and to do.
We're not just saying, just come and do something to get you out of the house. They're doing something that is actually really meaningful and like Cross Green creates sort of really beautiful space.
Take notice of people's feelings, including our own, helping us to work with empathy and compassion. We pay attention to the impact we have, making sure that we use our resources wisely, harnessing the abundance of the natural world and limiting negative impact on it. We take time to observe and reflect on patterns we see in nature and society to help us make decisions on how we behave. There's quite a few of the principles in this one. I've got one.
Capture and store energy. By developing systems that collect resources when they're abundant, we can use them in times of need.
Nice.
Every time we do something, as we're progressing, we look at what we're doing and, if necessary, tweak.
I think keep learning for us is really key, and we're learning about design and permaculture as we go along, like receiving feedback all the time about what's worked and what hasn't worked.
Share surpluses, giving to people and organisations when we can. We make sure that people are given rewards for their efforts and that gratitude is regular and sincere. And we ensure that projects are meaningful to the people and places we work with, leading to yields that are rewarding and relevant. So has anyone got a principle? Yes.
Obtain a yield.
Obtain a yield, yes.
The bold give away.
Yeah.
Ensure that you are getting truly useful rewards as part of the work you are doing.
Excellent. Yeah.
I think in general, like, with the principles and the ways to well-being being very sort of well-intentioned things, in whatever way you interpret them, are then going to be useful for, you know, whatever, you know, situation, group or organisation you want to use them in. And in that way they work as like design tools because they inform the kind of your thought process and can inspire that thought process as well.